and welcome back to Empire Total War with Darth Mod. Now, I know there's a bit of a debate going on whether or not people want to see the naval battles, but I wanted to at least show part of it so you know that it took place. So this, you know what, I don't even remember exactly where this fight took place, but I think it's the one that's taking place in Asia. So we've got, we were attacked by a much larger Spanish navy, and we'll see how this goes. For now, we've lost one of our big ships, but at the same time you can see a lot of the Spanish ships are a lot smaller than ours, and more importantly, they're surrendering or sinking. As you can see, quite a few of the Spanish ships are blinking as for wavering or surrendering. Quite a few of our ships, though, have taken quite serious damage. Some of the big ones, but also some of the smaller ones, like this 5th rate. So I'm trying just to turn it around a bit, turning the ships around, trying to expose sides that aren't as broken. And yeah, let's go in for some close-ups, and then I think we'll cut to the end of this battle, since we don't want to do too many of these naval battles. I think there might be another one as well, depending on what the Spanish Navy in Cadiz, what they want to do, if they're gonna move to move out of their port, or what they're going to do. We've got one Santa Agnes that has it's on fire and it's got surrendered. This little shitty ship is coming right in between the two big ones. This is not going to work out well for that ship. I hope my ship doesn't aim for the small one, but rather it seems like it's aiming for the small one. Rather it should have aimed for the bigger ship. Ooh, that just delivered quite a nasty broadside there, which set fire to my ship. We're doing pretty well, even though we were outnumbered. It's largely, I think, thanks to the fact that I've got a lot bigger ships and a lot better ships as well. Oh, that's Diamond 5th rate is sinking. I'm not entirely sure if we will win, but we'll definitely cause a lot of damage on this Spanish Navy that is attacking us. I guess we know where all of Spain's money went. It went to build the navy. Okay, so we've got 2nd rate has given up there, and 2nd rate given up there on fire, which is not good. Let's see if I can turn this one around. Anyways, I think oh, I've got only 4 ships left. Maybe it's best just to play this to the end, given, oh crap, the Fame just exploded in 1,000 pieces. Well, it's good that it wasn't captured by the Spanish. I guess we can take that as a positive. Unlike the Oxford, which I think is going to be taken over, unless it's on fire right now, so it's better, I guess, if it explodes. The London, it is still operational, although it seems like a large part of my navy at this point is surrendering. We've got another ship there on fire. I like that the small boat that passed by my ship when it exploded. Oh, we got another one of our ships totally on fire. And kaboom! It's better to blow our ships up than to have them surrender and fall into Spanish hands. This one's sinking. This one's not on fire, so that one's gonna... Discovery is gonna be captured. We still have 2 ships though. Queen Charlotte. And London. London just surrendered though. I'm hoping this fire spreads. The Spanish War Galleon is coming up alongside. Maybe they're trying to board our ship. This one took a lot of damage. Look at this, got lost 2 masts, and look at all the crew just lying dead across the entire ship. Look at that guy peeking out there. There's a huge hole and we can see tons of people dead inside there. This one's probably gonna burn and explode because no one seems to be dealing with the fire. And now my ships are heading straight into each other. Oh, we lost front past of the mast because... Oh! Well, that was great. The smaller boat, the Queen Charlotte, just rammed London, and it cut the front of this mast. Here, as you can see, it's been cut, and it cut the main mast on London. So now London isn't going anywhere, and Queen Charlotte is on fire and surrendering. Can we just go ahead and have you move forwards? Why are you stuck like this? You're not responding to my orders, and this ship is about to explode as well. God. Oh wait, is it being boarded? Close defeat. Well, it was quite a good run, I'd still say. And here we've got the... Oh, it looks... No, it's the... Yeah, it's the one in the Navy moved to Asia to see what was going on there. And 18 ships against our 10. The enemy didn't lose a single one, according to this. All their ships remaining, which is quite surprising. Even the smaller ones that were set on fire. We lost 4. 4 were captured, and 2 remains to... retreat far, far away. That was very much far, far away. The Spanish continue chasing us down. Let's see, what ships did they capture? Hopefully not any one of my big ones. Where would they end up? All these smaller boats. Oh, they actually took the second rate. They took Oxford. Although it only has 30 guns left of its... I think originally it has 82 guns. Surprised that one of these light galleys actually survived, or the light galleys actually survived. The one that rode up just next to one. And then the shit exploded. Well, we're gonna have to resolve this one. And then we are set on by this battle. But I think we want to move faster than this, and this is just small, crappy units. That's not really going to put up a good defense against us. So I'm just going to out-resolve this one. We still lost 1,400 men, but we took out most of their force, and that leaves all of Mexico open for our advance. Smaller, even smaller army attacks. We lose similar numbers though. But I guess it's hard to avoid more of these shitty reinforcements. And then this one, yeah, I was imagining this would happen. We're gonna out-resolve this one, and then we'll play the one. Oh, this one, however, is quite equal in numbers, and we're definitely gonna play this one. So Guy Pitt versus Rafael de Lasanja is what I'm gonna call him. Let's go ahead and out-to save before the battle, and then we're gonna go ahead and play it. And so here we have the army. We've got, it's all colonial line infantry. dragged out in these 3 lines. There's 5 units in each, should be at least. And we got 2 back here as artillery guard for the howitzers. General over there. Let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start by advancing first line towards the road. And second line is going to follow. Third line is also going to follow, but it's going to stay a bit further back. And then the artillery guards, one will move into the forest and the other one will move to position right there. So here we go. All our troops is marching forwards to take on the enemy. Not entirely sure what we fired upon here. Was it cavalry? Yeah, it was cavalry. And the Spanish army is moving up towards us. Native bowmen, different types of cavalry, horse-drawn artillery, different types of line infantry, but most of it is colonial. They still have the 100th regiment, so that's... They still got quite a lot. I thought maybe they didn't have this many. Okay, so we're coming under fire, we're gonna hold. Since we've got 2 lines coming up, I'm not entirely sure we can do this. We're gonna spread these guys out. And we're gonna have to hold right here. I've got too many men really marching up. And then we've got our secondary lines. We want the guys in the back not to fire into the midst of all of this. God damn it, we're marching straight into each other. Like, get back here. Hold fire. You as well. Don't fire on friendly troops. The rest of you, get into position. Let's try not to shoot each other. And then... God. We need to worry about what's going on. Oh crap, what's happening here? The colonial, these dragoons managed to outflank us. Form square, my gentlemen. Oh, this one needs to open fire because this Spanish unit's gone into the flank of this one. This one needs to pull back to be able to effectively respond to this one. Once we opened fire upon this one though, we kind of turned that fight around. Although most of the kills are lined up here. And then the rest is just a massive melee fight in the center. Seems to be defeating the Spanish on the right side though. It's a horse, a flying horse. Well, we will be, if we defeat them here, that means we can take these 3 and turn them around like that, shooting down upon the flank. These 2 can then march out here and prepare to march towards the cannons. These will now hold fire, and that means that these guys can quickly move up on this side and fire into the flanks of the enemy here, and then these 3 will move to just support the main line if it falters. And then we've got these 2 slightly broken units, just tilting them towards the fight so they're ready in case something happens there. Run into position, same with you 2, run towards that position. Fighting here seems to be... I don't think it's going to go in our favor in the long run, that's why we need the men to come up on the flanks and open fire. Oh damn. Lots of fire going in here. Cavalry respawns. Cavalry respawns over here as well. General moves in. If the general is shot, if the enemy general is shot, oh damn, look at that. All the shots that went into these guys. They're not gonna hold for long. Cavalry is not sure where it's supposed to go. Riding back and forth. General's getting completely cut down. Right, these two need to advance on the cannons. Shoot them down, sir! Shoot them down. Force them back. Okay, this regiment, 76 men. If they fall back, the guys supporting the center can open fire. Fall back immediately. This unit's not gonna they're gonna have a hard time, what I want to say. Because they're getting fired upon from all sides. This I think was an interception battle, so I think we want to do as much damage as possible. And then we can go in and take Havana from Spaniards. But I think, yeah, that seems enough for the Spaniards. I'm gonna go ahead and save this one. 41, 41, 41. Spain. Guy Pitt lost 1,200 men, and the Spanish lost most of their army, 1,700, almost 1,800 men out of 2,200. Spain, the most Catholic majesty, considered that this is a moment of reaffirming Christian principle of mercy and peace. So they demand seed planting drill. What? No, I'm winning the war, you imbecile. Why would I give you something? You're about to lose large chunks of your colonial territory, and you've lost your homeland. And we're back there. Let's see. Immigration due to starvation. Not that I care about that, and probably the Irish. So they moved through the jungles here. So the only real effective movement the Spanish have made so far was attacking and burning that place. Workers on strike in France. I don't care about that. Public servant died. Harold Colgrave. Oh, so it was someone actually in ministry, and they had the prime minister died. I wish we still had the good old prime ministers or ministers that we had before. Oh, a lot of the mines were upgraded now, so we'll see mining income skyrocket. The fleet down here was destroyed. The thing is, I think the Spanish fleet will stay here. It won't actually go to raid, say, India, because right now we don't have anything in India. But clearly I need to reinforce this region. Did I have... No, that's also a trade region. We have... This is the only... We have a little sloop called the Conqueror. That's the only thing we have to defend India in terms of heroic death. Yeah, the Admiral, unfortunately. That's the only thing we have to defend against... Oh, he got a lot here. Dilbert Thompson. For that battle in... Oh, London prize ring rules. First prize fighting champion in England, heavyweight level, as defined as a set of 7 rules governing bare knuckle boxing. Encounters at his London amphitheater. Okay, so it's some kind of boxing event. Let's head over here then. And There's nothing to it than to go in and demand the surrender. The surrender is accepted, and so really we shouldn't have destroyed the barracks there. That was unnecessary. How many people live here? Let's see. 112,000 people. Let's march out and get rid of all the Spaniards on the island.
Proud and victorious. Make ready.
He's becoming quite the general, but we'll leave the island pretty darn soon. Gonna upgrade this port. This is good. All the tobacco plantations and so forth. The this thing and so forth, and more roads, and then once we're able, we'll recruit some troops to hold this place down. They're not too... oh, they are quite unhappy, because they're all Spaniards. You know what, do I have... I could turn this into a church instead, to be able to turn... well, this gives actually 7, while the predicted dislike from religion is only 3, so it's probably better to have a pleasure garden. And is there no villages left, unfortunately? Right, trains gained. He gained a lot of stuff there. Maybe I can move some of the men before the army. Yes, I can. So we'll move 2 units to move in to hold it. It will do a little bit better than before. And then the rest of the army will move down there. They will be shipped across and then deal with Santo Domingo. We'll move the navy already to dock. And maybe this army is ready to move. Unhappiness 2022. If I move out, yeah, it's not gonna work just yet. What's the religion like? 100% Protestant. We've only got 44 here, so this one we want to turn as well. And the Ottomans teared everything down, so this should be easy to convert. There will be no resistance here. We need to capture that though, because otherwise I cannot continue on my conquest of the Americas. Well, not cannot continue, but if I take this, supposedly all of the 13 colonies will fall under my command. Then New Mexico will ask them... New Mexico, as I think. New Spain is what I'm supposed to say. So that falls under our control. And we took quite a nice fort. Now this region is under our control. Not entirely sure where that army is supposed to go. Oh, we've got nice. A privateer from the 13 colonies actually helped us out by attacking this place. Oh, we got a port here, which is also gonna be... we have 3 ports here, so one can be in fishery. This one can continue to be a... oh, there we actually have a sizable force that we need to march out and deal with. Rodrigo de Negreiros. So he's actually got something that we can fight down there. And then we need to move on Santo Domingo. And in Europe, what is happening with Spain there? So we got one force moving over there. And this force is staying put. So I guess this one... question is if I should move the Spanish Navy out of here. Galleon. War galleon. We don't really need to fight it, and we can stay here. And then we can, I guess, entirely destroy the Spanish rather than actually taking the fight. Taking the navy fight.
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor. Yes. And then we move back. We might want to upgrade some stuff here. Naval College. I'm not entirely sure Naval College is that important. But replenishing the troops, and then striking towards this, which is being controlled by the enemy. Got a mine out there. Might want to upgrade that. The thing is, though, I don't think I'm gonna hold on to this. This region. Same as I said, I wasn't gonna hold on to France. But we need to hold on to this for as long as the war continues. At least that. Ah, this army as well. Oh, it's almost about to reach
More orders.
here. Thing is, I'm not entirely sure if we have enough time in this episode. I know there was some complaints about some of my episodes being too short when they're being about around 30 minutes or less. I mean, one I did quite recently was only, what was it? It wasn't more than, oh, lost. It would have been interesting to see if the Spanish had delivered an army there to attack my home regions. We swap home regions. What was I saying? About the time, yes, because the latest one, 36, well, the one that I recorded just before this one, that one almost was an hour long. So it's very inconsistent in the amount of time it goes forth. But I had some complaints about the thinking that the 30 minutes one were too short, really, and they liked more the ones that were closer to, say, maybe 40 minutes or so. And I'm not entirely sure which ones are doing best in terms of which ones are being viewed and which ones are being liked the most and so forth. I think some of them might be cut a bit short. That's not really necessary. Sweden usually takes a very long time to do their turns, but I imagine it's all due to their very strange diplomatic deals that they keep carrying out.
Rioting has broken out in this region.
Improved coppering. That's pretty good. I like the picture with the big name. I don't want to hear about France. Riots in France. No. Pfft. Who cares about France? Workers on strike in Cuba. Well, they were just on strike for a little while. And now the army needs to move down to the port and prepare to disembark and attack the next place. Election results. And we won. Oh, do we have Benjamin Franklin as a what's the mystery? What was he? Strange. Anyways, workers on strike. We do not care about those. He's got a mistress. It's a male mistress as well, if you didn't notice that. And then Archbishop Lancelot Blackburn. There are not many fellows who can lay claim to successful careers in both the priesthood and piracy while busy philandering at the same time, but Lancelot Blackburn may be one of them. Following his education at Christ Church College, Oxford, Blackburn was ordained in 1681 as a young priest set sail, posting in Antigua at the first opportunity in order to escape terminal quiet life in the Shires. Blackburn disappointment about finding his wages paid in sugar was enough for him to move to in and so forth. When exactly does it become a pirate? In an attempt to settle down in the blah blah blah, Blackburn defended every member of priesthood will secure and pleasantly accommodate for himself. When does he become a pirate? There, in 1702, Blackburn was accused of adultery with the wife of an interestingly man named Mr. Martyr, and evidence was produced detailing a passage between the houses constructed especially to allow the tryst to continue unobserved. So even he made a special secret door for her to pass through, or him to go through. But I imagine it's would be more prudent for her to come to him Blackburn sensibly resigned from his post at this stage and was inexplicably reinstated before long. So he came back after spending much time in London, blah 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 court. In many ways, Blackburn was Bishop of Exeter in 1716, following great. When does he become pirate then? After this day, little is heard of him of precise nature, other than they say they continually failed to carry out his duties and devote much of his time pleasure to the flesh. When did he become a pirate? And piracy. Not entirely sure when he became. It didn't really specify when he became a pirate. So maybe I have to Google that afterwards. But that seems like an interesting story about a priest. Look at that. Bloody came near to Navy. Oh, this army is on the move now. But this army is ready to face it. But I think we may hold off that until next episode. We can move through here because they left the port. Maybe I can get both. Well, at least I can get this one to move out of... Oh, it's going to be a bloody forest battle if we go after him. We can get this army to hold down the capital. While we maybe, you know what, I'll turn this one into rubble. Well, not really. I probably actually need to keep that operational. What we do need, though, would be some more pleasure palaces, but we have 2, so maybe that's enough. This one could be turned into something different. Then I don't think a dockyard is very good to have on that little island. Instead, maybe you can have a fishery there. Seems more appropriate. Couldn't really get the kind of wood you need to construct large navies out there. So we got 2 battle against the Spanish. We got this army advancing on Milan, which I think is the one we'll do first because there's full stack. And then we can do that one in the next, and we'll just devote that episode entirely to dealing with those 2 battles. And then I'm not sure what else there is to do. The priests have arrived. This one should actually spy on the landing ground, see if we can... Oh, yeah, this fishery is full of Ottoman ships. A large one as well. But there's no garrison to talk about in Cairo, which I find interesting. And Protestantism is on the rise, which is good. There's no one here either. Look at this. About only 50% of the population believes in Islam, while 45 is Orthodox, and 6.8 is Catholic. I was about to say Istanbul, but of course it is Constantinople. And then we'll see about what we can do with these regions. I'm thinking maybe we'll let this one rebel, or if we give it to one of these other kingdoms. Avanti Savoia. Maybe we'll try to make like a grand Italian kingdom with the Pope in the middle. I don't think we're not gonna mess with the Pope anytime soon. But what we need to do then to secure this Italian state is make sure that they've got a base where they can actually get some technology done, so we can turn one of these places into maybe this one. We could turn this one around, so Palermo could have a university, or Potenza, or there, L'Aquila could possibly be turned into. Or we could take this one in the north, Serona, something. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and end it right here, but hopefully you guys enjoy this episode, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!